tuner so I can...
So this is Jim Morris, and he's going to tune your Gourd Banjo, Katie. And I've brought it to him out of the cold, and probably it'll snap back when I put in the car from the cold, but you'll have a documentary here on how to do this.
Okay, so the Gourd Banjo is tuned just like a regular banjo, except a couple steps lower. So a regular banjo is tuned to a G chord, but I'm going to tune this to a D chord. So I'm going to look at my tuner to hopefully get it close to a D. And first I'll tell you the notes of the strings, okay, for the open D chord for a Gourd Banjo. And we don't, on a Gourd Banjo, you don't want as much tension as on a regular bluegrass banjo, so that's why it's tuned down lower. Also with these nylon strings, you don't want them as tight. So, starting with the short string, that's going to be a D, then A, D, F sharp, D. We're not there yet, but we're going to get there. So the D, I can't tell you which D it is. It's
He's
D.
working on the middle D right now.
So this is the third string. It's a D. Okay, we're on the fourth string now, which is going to be an A. And the other tricky thing is these are violin tuners. So you have to kind of twist and push at the same time because they're in a tapered hole. So you have to kind of push them in a little bit so they'll hold the tension. So there's A, D, a little off, but so now
which string is this?
This is the second string.
Second to the bottom.
I'm counting from my knee. From my knee up is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Good.
So now this is the second string up from my knee, and F sharp is what we want on this. And then the first string,
which is the closest to your knee.
Closest to my knee should be another
D.
Wait, let me make sure I said this right, because should be another A. I'm sorry.
Excuse me. Okay.
Yep, excuse me. I was reverting back to a 5-string, regular 5-string. So here we go. The fifth string, the one closest to your chin, is going to be a D, an octave higher than the third string. Where is it? So the fifth string is a D, an octave higher than the third string. So here we have D, A, D, F sharp, A. I told you D at the beginning and I was wrong.
Right, but that's okay. So we know the bottom string at the closest string is an A.
So now it makes a nice open. I'm going to twist this and push it, so that's why I'm holding it like this.
He sent an email this morning asking if I got it. I said, I'll have it here today. So.
Yeah, he'll be here in a little bit.
So that's basically a nice open D chord. D, A, D, F sharp, A. And to further add to the difficulty of an instrument like this, there's no frets on it like on a guitar. So you have to figure out where the notes are. But the nice thing about a fretless instrument is you can get some nice sounds that you can't get on a fretted instrument. Okay, so the two things, tuned just like a 5-string banjo, except that it's down, instead of G, it's down several steps to the key of D, all right? It doesn't have to be D, but it needs to be lower than that regular G, all right? And then you have to twist, and I'll do this string just, so I'm gonna loosen it up, and we want this to come back up to an A, so I'm gonna twist it and push at the same time. I usually let the string ring so I can hear the pitch. So I'm twisting and pushing it up into the tapered hole to make sure it stays tight.
Now, my daughter said in the violin, sometimes sometimes they put something called monkey spit, or I can't remember what they called it.
They call it peg drops or monkey spit or something.
Something, or peg
And if
drop.
you find these start slipping, it costs about $5 for a little teeny bottle of
Yeah.
it. The
Okay,
old
yeah, I
timers,
get you that
the
information.
old timers used to actually spit on the peg and put it back
Oh, of
in.
course.
Because it would swell the wood up.
Right.
But these pegs are still fairly new, and if you twist and push, I think
They'll
you
hold.
won't have any trouble. Okay, so now I'll play a tune on it. I'll play Cripple Creek. Try to play Cripple Creek. Who's on Cripple Creek, bat half grown, jump on a boy like a dog on a bone. Going up Cripple Creek before I sleep. Cripple Creek's wide and Cripple Creek's deep. Going up Cripple Creek, going in a run. Going up Cripple Creek, having a little fun. Going up Cripple Creek, going in the world. Going up Cripple Creek, see my girl.
Thank you, Jim. That was awesome. Very nice. December 2016. Jim Morris.